Naham Karta Harikarta. Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a series on different characters, on the story of Mahabharata, focusing on different characters and trying to learn lessons from each character and the situation. So now King Shantanu is on the throne and the kingdom is hit with a, a huge and severe drought. There were no rains at all. So they tried to see what is the problem. They uh, tried to find out what the problem is, and they realized that okay, Shantanu is sitting on a throne which is not his rightful position. Devapi is the person who is the rightful person to sit on the throne, and he was unjustly made to leave. So Shantanu was, yeah, yes, Shantanu was not very attached to the throne. He was more attached to the lifestyle altogether. So he was comfortable. Okay, I will step down. Please offer it to Devapi. Please go and look for Devapi. He's in the forest doing his meditation. So please go and look for them. So before Shantanu could send his envoys, some ministers, some Brahmins, some ministers in his court, they do not want to. They do not want Devapi to come and sit on the throne because he cannot be controlled. He he is a gnani. He is meditating and he knows the procedure. He was raised to rule. So they sent their own people to Devapi before Shantanu's people uh, could track him. So they sent their people to Devapi, twisting his mind and creating a kind of a reaction in him to to ensure that when the envoys come offering him the throne, he will be deemed unworthy or he would reject the throne. There are two versions over here. In one version, they were able to bring out a reaction in him, the and he is in the state of heightened emotions that when the envoys come, they deem him unworthy. And the second version says that uh, the the envoys from Shantanu come and he gives up his right and says that okay, he will go and perform the yagnam to uh, giving up his right. So here we see that he was born a prince. You expect him to be a kshatriya, but he transforms into a brahmin to perform the yagnam. So the roles as you learn and as you gain knowledge, your varna was malleable. You can move from one varna to the other at this point of time. Later down the line, it became very strict and rigid. But at this point of time, the varnam was very. It was based on the knowledge that you had, the traits that you have, the strengths that you have, and how you can contribute to the society. So he became a Brahmin and he comes and performs a yagnam, and then for to appease the Indra and Varuna, so that the drought spell is broken and there are rains again in the kingdom. So whatever be the case, Devapi was deemed ineligible and he's not uh, or he gives up the throne. But the envoys come back and King Shantanu is seated as the king without any without any other people's claims, and uh, he's declared as the king. And then the rains, it starts raining, and fields start growing, and there is plenty in the kingdom, and the kingdom is prosperous again. So over here we see that even even if there is there is a head who wants to be do the right thing, when the system becomes strong and toxic, they will manipulate the circumstances, they will control the system, they will control the head in such a way that the head is helpless or made helpless and made to follow the toxic system. They did not want Devapi because Devapi is too strong for them to control. He would have been very strong. But Shantanu is not that strong. That is why they want Shantanu over there. So Shantanu is not that strong. So, and Shantanu was convinced that okay, Devapi has given up his claim, or Devapi is not suitable anymore. So Shantanu is seated without any other one claiming otherwise. So we see this in very every toxic system. Even if you bring a healthy person uh, to change to create changes in the system, you identify that system is flawed, and you or a marriage is problematic, there is a relationship with a narcissistic person, or even if we insist on going to counseling, this toxic person, this narcissistic person will ensure, and the system around them will ensure, that the system remains unchanged. They do not want to change anything because the system is designed in such a way that they are benefited from that. And moving towards healthier relationship or healthier system, they have to put in more effort, they have to contribute more. What they are extracting and exploiting from the system would diminish, so they would actively work towards making sure that this counseling and this therapy does not work. We see this, we might have noticed it in many systems, many families. someone Someone gives an advice, someone insists on going to a therapy, immediately the system steps in and says, oh, you went to therapy, now everything is fine. They will become very sarcastic, they will become uh, very obtuse towards the idea of changing the system, because they will have to give up their entitlement if the system moves towards a healthier direction. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my videos with people you feel would benefit from my content, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.